A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Kevin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is that the skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Cook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's LeBron in at the 3. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 set. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. Here's Kuzma. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Bounce pass, Rubio. And Saric kicks to Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Booker finds Rubio. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Here's Cook. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rubio the pass to Saric. Back to Rubio. Here's Ayton. Offensive rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense. Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Now here's Bradley. Here's James.
You saw that. Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Rubio outside. The pass to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
James finds Kuzma. Loads it up for Davis.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The drive by Booker. That shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision-making.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Lakers turn it over again. And here's Rubio. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Rubio. Trailing by 4. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Davis. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate, and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here is Cook, and the layup is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Sharch outside. Booker outside. No good from outside.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Fourth, the Suns.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now here's Saric. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Rubio, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him, but Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Both free throws good from Rubio.
And the Suns last year, second to last in defensive rating.
Well, a lot of that was points off of turnovers. They just could not take care of the basketball. A lot of teams feasting on young players and inexperienced players getting a lot of minutes for the Phoenix Suns.
Suns trail by 8. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Cook, the pass to LeBron. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Rubio dishes to Booker. Rubio in the corner. Booker against Bradley. Bradley with some nice D.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Davis with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now here's Rubio. Guarded closer. Saric trying to break free. Rubio misses. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to LeBron. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 10. Oubre, no one around him. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by James. That one goes in. LeBron's got 8.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rubio outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Caldwell Pope finds Howard. LeBron with it. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Free throw good, James.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Now here's Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers leading by 10. Caldwell Pope outside. James against Bridges. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Baines kicks to Kaminsky. Over Howard. Kaminsky misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The shot's good from LeBron. 15 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Kaminsky following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Rubio. They get the rebound. Baines and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. LeBron passes to Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Bridges. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Dwight Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges for 3. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Monty Williams, in his first stint with the Phoenix Suns, was a sought-after hire as a front office personnel member, was with the Spurs before going to Philadelphia, and has been a head coach in the league. Remember his days back in New Orleans with the Pelicans and a young Anthony Davis. So Monty, experienced, and is going to bring that to the desert.
Here's Rubio after the basket by the Lakers.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. 6 on the shot clock. And Baines pulls it down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
13 feet away. Up top, Rubio. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Bridges for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Floats it up for James. Bridges with the steal. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the one.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
McGee dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. 17-point game. Passes it to Diallo. Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another three for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And he drops it in from the low post. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Howard. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here is Howard. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Baines inside, guarded by Green. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Baines. Caldwell Pope outside. This one for three. Bridges with the board. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Rubio against Caldwell Pope. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Howard, good.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Now here's Johnson. Baines finds Johnson. Here's Baines, guarded by McGee. For 3, Bridges. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go. Suns trail by 12. And here's Rubio. McGee with the block. Bridges with the steal. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And for that game against the Thunder, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically, but certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Aaron Baines. Kelly Oubre comes in for Bridges. And it's Booker in for Ricky Rubio. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Avery Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Suns trail by 12. Johnson attacking. Pass to Diallo. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Gets it down to single digits. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here is Cook, covered by Oubre. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oubre not easy to stop once he gets up to speed. You kind of had to foul him in that situation.
And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
And he can't hit the second.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Cook. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Kuzma. Booker outside. Back to Johnson. Now the pass to Oubre. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. 4 on the shot clock. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And if Booker has the defense on him inside, he can still deliver. He doesn't let that get to him.
Outside Bradley. Back to Davis. Over Johnson. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Saric. The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 16-7 run. Oubre kicks to Saric. Here's Booker. He's coming off a 40-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin. You got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Pass to Davis. Out to Kuzma. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. With his first shot attempt, McGee. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got 5 points so far.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, Kevin, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
This is where Bradley's at his best. Terrific at slashing with purpose, finding cuts behind the eyes of the defense.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Booker. That one goes. Count it. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Here is Cook. He's got 6. Down low. Here's Kuzma, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Saric outside. Booker outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Booker right now finding some room out there behind the three-point line to get himself going.
Right side Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Saric outside. Now the feed to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Here's Oubre. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 9. Here is Cook. Pass to Bradley. Back to Cook. And there's the pass to Davis. Poked away and stolen by Booker. Saric passes to Johnson. Back to Saric. Wants to get it to Booker and does.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Cook dishes to Davis. Back to Cook. Pass to Davis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Johnson. Ayton in the high post. McGee's there. Johnson a wide open look. From outside off the mark.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
All right, David, a welcome change. Thank you. Loads it up for Davis. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 10 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Johnson finds Oubre. Johnson in the corner. Oubre outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Oubre. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Johnson. And then for the Lakers, Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Quinn Cook. Now, here's Rubio. 10 points for him.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Bridges misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points and 2 rebounds. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Yeah, coach has done a good job of scheming LeBron free, getting him into that rhythm, getting him into that zone where he's almost impossible to stop.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Davis, the pass to Bradley. Here is Cook, covered by Rubio. That's tipped.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
It's deflected. Saric. Here's Ayton, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ayton's got the first field goal the second half for the Suns. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Here's Oubre following the basket by LeBron James. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now here's James. He's got 21. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Saric against Kuzma. Saric looking around. Ayton inside. Davis is on it. Ayton kicks to Saric. Here's Rubio. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The baseline James. James with another miss. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Softly drops in the floater. Rubio's got 12 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Cook. It's deflected. Saric with it, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Passes it to James. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Now Ayton. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Oubre finds Booker. Shot clock at 6. The high post shot. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Rubio.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Now here's Oubre after LeBron James's miss. They double him with LeBron. From outside the arc, Oubre can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 11. In the corner, Bradley with it. To the middle. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Saric up top, guarded by Kuzma. For 3, Booker, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now Rubio, following the three-point attempt by Avery Bradley. Rubio outside, Booker outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Saric outside. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. Bradley, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 15. Oubre outside to the paint. Here's Ayton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Here's LeBron, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Two shots. Max on the first.
First free throw is good. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Ricky Rubio. Ayton hits them both.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Lakers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
One shot.
That's good from Cook. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Mm-hmm. The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the Suns making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers.
One shot.
That one misses for Kuzma. Suns trail by 18. Pass to Kaminsky. And the pass to Diallo. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Phoenix calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Suns. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGee's checked in. Suns trail by 20. Johnson kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the dish to Green. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Diallo. Now here's Booker. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, Green. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Phoenix. And here's McGee. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Here's Kaminsky after the basket by the Lakers. Passes it to Booker. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
McGee, the pass to LeBron. Back to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Suns trail by 21. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Over Green. Misses off the right iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
And both free throws good for Green.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a 2nd-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Here's Baines. Back to Johnson. The pass to Kaminsky. From deep. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Diallo. Johnson kicks to Booker. 1:31 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Great D that time from LeBron.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from Howell. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. Over Kaminsky. James, no good. The Sun squad struggling. Booker left side. Over Green. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Bridges, he's checked in for Shaq Diallo. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. To end the drought. A rebound by the Lakers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. It's good from about 19 feet.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. KCP making a quick assessment and decides to take it for himself.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Howard. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Here is Howard. Caldwell Pope with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, rising to the challenge. KCP often deterred by physical play, converts through the contact on that one.
The Suns shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Pass to Bridges. Here's Jerome. Back to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
That free throw missing. The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And he sinks the second. Now Rondo. And it's Davis at the elbow. It's tipped. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. It's good on the putback. Lakers leading by 23. Rondo finds Davis. Back to Rondo. Lakers passing it around.
I see him.
Dudley the pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Rondo dishes to Davis. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
They throw good, Davis. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Passes to Ayton. Rubio outside. Booker outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuzma finds James. The 11-footer. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Rubio the pass to Booker. Over to the wing. Back to Ayton. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Rubio. Feeds to Saric. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight. Lakers leading by 22. James right side. And here's Bradley from 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
You know, coaching staff, when we talk to them, always talking about Bradley being more aggressive, more assertive. They feel like he gets more comfortable if he does that.
Booker against Bradley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bradley with some nice D.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And he recovers it. Changes up. Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bradley kicks to James. Here is Cook, covered by Rubio. Tipped away and stolen by Booker. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ayton. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
forgetful coaches? I mean.
No, it can't be that.
Well, I don't know if.
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game. Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Diallo, he's checked in for the Suns. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caruso's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now here's Booker. He kicks to Oubre. Ayton in the high post. Davis is there. 5 on the clock. The drive by Rubio. And Davis pulls it down. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Rubio looking it over and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. Lakers working the ball around now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
For 3, Booker. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 20 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Oubre against James. Rubio right side. There's the pass to Booker. To end the run. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Bradley. Rubio finds Diallo. For the 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, Would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up
with
for that job.
With courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted. And I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about
the game,
the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. And here's Green outside, and again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Bridges dishes to Carter. Diallo the pass to Bridges. That shot missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Daniels kicks to Caruso. Pass to Daniels. Dudley with it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in there?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right, all about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can, that's an important factor.
Schedule, yes. Here's Jerome. Passes it to Diallo. Dishes to Bridges. Over Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, Mikal Bridges tagged as a 3-and-D type player in the draft. Still finding his way a little bit in terms of the NBA offensive system and where it is that he can be effective.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, this team looking to utilize Bridges in a number of roles as he learns.
Yeah, Bridges maybe has to take a back seat to what Ayton and Booker do for this team. It's a nice spot to settle in as the attention is on those two players. He can carve out a nice role here and continue to improve on some of his weaknesses in the offseason.
Both free throws good from Bridges. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
Rondo looking around. Here's the floater. That one good for 2.
Well, throughout his career, Rondo has amazed us with some of his handles, and of course, the court vision. The show isn't over yet.
One shot.
Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. And here's Carter. Here's Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And the jumper is on the mark.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Daniels with it. Kicks to Dudley. Rondo against Bridges. Inside. Here's Daniels. Rebound by the Suns. 1:35 left in the fourth. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Jerome's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kyle Kuzma.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caruso, the pass to Daniels. Fires it up. Tries again. And the layup good by McGee.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The shot's good from Carter.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy. But his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, D.A., and they love him. Thank you so much. And here's a look at some numbers for Thompson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Robinson in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Steve, we still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, did you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Those last 6, oh, Lord. Looks like it was like my feet was in the sand. But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to Davis. Over Cauley Stein. And that one's good by Davis.
You always will have this fear when defending AD. He can just rise up and knock it down.
Pass to Robinson. He kicks it to Green. Green draws the double. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And Davis pulls it down. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
The awareness from Steph Curry. Protect the ball around him, or he'll get you.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Green. Back to James. Howard trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
In the Warriors last season, the 6th team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
He hits the second from the line.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Now here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah. Pass to Cauley Stein. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
No good from LeBron. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last.
Oh, no, he didn't. Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LeBron passes to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Howard, that's good.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Now here's Curry, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. The pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
Green finds James. Green with the block. Curry with it. Picked up by Kuzma. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry is inside, working on James.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Green, the pass to James. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Outside Robinson. Back to Curry. Over to the left wing. From 13, off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Davis gets it to go.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Now here's Cauley Stein. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 5.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Green taking his time here. Stolen by Robinson. Green inside. He's guarded by Howard. Thompson for the triple. A rebound by the Lakers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Down low. Here's Davis. Shoots over Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Thompson finds Russell. Over LeBron. And the rejection by LeBron. Green against Thompson. James outside. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Howard. Over Thompson.
Just a phenomenal job by Klay Thompson. A defender who can guard a lot of different guys, and he plays in-your-face defense.
Russell passes to Thompson. Off target with his 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
James. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 28-point game against Utah. Russell with the bucket.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Kuzma outside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Lakers #1. Second, the Warriors.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it, they move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Bradley comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kyle Kuzma.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Davis. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No, wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them win in championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
It's stolen by Davis. Tries it from the top of the key. Rondo can't get it to go.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney, not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
And he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bradley with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the eight ball every single time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, there's the Warriors, a couple spots below.
And for the Warriors, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Count it. And 11 points for Anthony Davis.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Russell with the three. Rebounded by McGee.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here is Davis. He had 13 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Warriors trail by 3. Got a piece of it. Bradley with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. And the shot goes in.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Bradley against Burks. Kicks it to Thompson. Looney passes it to Burks. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Passes it to Looney. And here's Thompson. They need this. That shot misses. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here is Russell. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Rondo against Russell. Nice shot by Rondo. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
And let's take a look at the numbers for McGee. He's averaging 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks.
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Looney, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Back to Russell. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bradley. Got a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So it's the Lakers now. 11-point game. Here's Caldwell Pope, and there it is for him. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he gets it to go.
Gets one to fall, but only his 2nd make in the first 7 attempts.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. 4 on the clock. Davis down low. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And that's 13 points for Anthony Davis. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
I love that one.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, you know, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, you know, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Avery Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. Warriors trail by 6. Burks for 3. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town.
And for that game against the Thunder, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win.
Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And they double up Russell. It's stolen by Rondo. And he banks in the layup. Rondo's got 6 points.
Rondo, known for his quick hands on defense, that time turned it into offense.
Pass to McKinney. He kicks it to Curry. Over Caldwell Pope. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 8. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good by Davis.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
McKinney, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people and also able to change speeds and read the defense better.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The free throw off from McGee. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Warriors trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cauley Stein finds Curry. Russell with it. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Green, the pass to LeBron. Kuzma outside. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Curry. And here is Cauley Stein. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Russell, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And the pass to James. Here is Howard. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green. Left side Curry. Kept alive. Here's Cauley Stein, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player. A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Kuzma finds Howard. Over Robinson. McGee trying to break free. Los Angeles with another miss. Outside Robinson. Here's Curry with the three. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Pass to Howard. On the wing, Green. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Here's Howard. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry against James. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Back to Curry. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Robinson. Right side Green. Curry trying to break free. They get the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-1 run right now. Russell against Green. And finished off by LeBron.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Curry. Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. The shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Howard, the pass to LeBron. Back to Howard. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. McGee inside. Working on Cauley-Stein. McGee's shot is off. Robinson. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Green. Pass to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry against James. Outside Robinson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Lakers have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. Free throw good, LeBron. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Well, we've seen it before. We're certainly seeing it right now, Smitty, the super team phenomena. Is there anything the league can or should do about that?
What I think they can do is being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the court from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals, so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for LeBron. This Warriors squad struggling. And there's the pass to Cauley Stein. Kicks it to Thompson. A three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now Rondo. He's got 6. Curry with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Green. Averaging 9 points per game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Robinson. Cauley Stein hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
LeBron outside. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Here's Howard. Out to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Goes up again. And James with a nice bucket inside. James has got 14 points.
Attacking the second chance opportunity. LeBron James getting it done on the glass.
Here's McKinney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, James. Here's Howard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 6 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's James. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Good D by Thompson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. From 12 feet out, nice jump shot, good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Tight defense on him. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. So it's the Warriors now. Outside, Green. Thompson from long range. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 22. And James throws it down.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're just trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, you know, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at the small forward spot. It's Curry outside. That one doesn't go. Good D by LeBron. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Robinson against Kuzma. Outside, Green. There's the three. They get it back. Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Davis has got 17 now.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Curry against LeBron. Over LeBron. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Green dishes to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Free throw good, James. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. James looking it over. Over Green. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's James missing. Green finds Robinson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Kuzma against Green. That shot is off. Good D by Howard.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Outside Green to the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Russell, he's checked in for Curry. And both free throws good for LeBron. Warriors have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Russell with it. 12 points for him. Thompson inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
To the middle, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Russell against James. Pass to Robinson. Russell finds Green over Howard. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
And you know what, Smitty? One of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase-down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Russell, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now, here is Robinson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still able to finish.
Here's Green after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. On the wing, Green still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Bradley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Alec Burks subbed in for Klay Thompson. Second free throw, no good. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Davis, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 19 points for Anthony Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Looney kicks to Russell. Green deciding where to go with it. Passes to Burks. Shoots over Bradley. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
On the wing, James. Outside Bradley. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Russell passes to Burks. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. Again, the Lakers.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Burks. Outside, Green. Wide open shot is on the money.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
LA has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Floats it up for Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Looney. Robinson kicks to Burks. It's good from long range.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Burks against Bradley. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
James finds Bradley. Now here is McGee. 6 on the shot clock, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Danny Green. The Warriors also with a sub. McKinney's checked in. Now here's Rondo. He has 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Bradley from 3. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. Knocks it loose. McGee, the pass to Bradley. Back to McGee. He kicks it to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bradley against Burks. The 15-footer, and Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 10.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The pass to Looney. Pass to Burks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Offensive rebound. Count the basket. And that's now 25 points for Anthony Davis.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Russell finds Robinson. Back to Russell. Over Rondo. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got his third assist on the night. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. James outside. Davis down low. Looney on him. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 12 now in this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Passes it to McKinney. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for James. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Outside Bradley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Rondo. The three from Bradley. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Bradley's got 13.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Outside Russell. Back to Curry. 1:02 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burks. McGee with the block. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
I like the awareness of Avery. Understands he has the defender a little out of position. Takes full advantage.
Thompson, he's checked in for Curry. The first one falls.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And so Bradley nails both of them.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Russell kicks to Thompson. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Bradley, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
This is where Avery Bradley's most effective, getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Russell passes to Thompson. And stolen by Kuzma. Now the pass to Bradley. Inside, stolen by Thompson. He dishes it to Russell. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's the Lakers with it. Jared Dudley out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bradley. And it's Cook in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Here's Poole. Steve, we're seeing players now wearing the, I don't know what you call them, karate headbands. Maybe you'd call them tennis style. I don't know. What do you think of them?
You know, the old headbands, whether guys have made them large or small, I'm okay with that. But this new style, flat out, Kevin, I just don't like the look. I'm old school. I don't like it.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Takes the 13-footer, a rebound by the Lakers.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Caldwell-Pope against Evans. 6 to shoot. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Kuzma outside. Here is Cook. Outside Bradley. Kuzma outside. Back to Bradley. Puts it up. Spellman with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Evans passes to Poole. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here is Cook. That one misses.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here is Cook. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Bradley. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss. To the inside, and Evans with a stuff.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Kuzma. It's deflected. Here's McKinney. Pass to Spellman. Here's McKinney. Guarded by Kuzma. The pass to Poole. Pass to Spellman. Over Cook. Spellman with the bucket.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with a fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Cook, the pass to Dudley. Kuzma, left side. Hits the jump hook.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Kicks it to Evans. Passes it to Spellman. The shot, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Cook, the pass to Bradley. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now, the quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Here's Cook. Can't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Poole, the pass to McKinney. Here's Spellman. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, Kuzma's in position. 3-on-3. Here's Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
Take a break.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Troy Daniels comes in for Bradley. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And he makes both free throws. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Pascal. Here's Spellman. And the pass to McKinney. Now Evans. Clock at 6. Here's Poole. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
One shot.
Howard, no good on the free throw. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. They'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here is Cook. Pass to Dudley. On the wing, Daniels. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. And here's Golden State. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one. And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially with some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
And it's Evans missing.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Cook looking it over. Here's Howard. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And like Shaq in the past, it takes a ton to stop Howard on these shots. Simply bodying him sometimes isn't enough.
Now here's Evans. Here's Spellman. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here is Cook. Pass to Daniels. It's Howard, top of the key. Out to the wing. Here's Cook. Off target from three-point range.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Pascal. He's guarded by Dudley. Poked loose. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Spellman. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Here's Evans. No good that time. Good D by Howard. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Down low. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
Poole, the pass to McKinney. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. It's good. Pascal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Caruso. Howard draws the double. Bucket is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Evans outside. There's the pass to Poole. Over Cook. No dice from the high post. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.